I think Bandai forgot, okay? I think the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 hype has been just so profound and crazy that even Bandai themselves forgot that they had this other game that was supposed to receive a really big update. That little game is called Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and they announced a super limit-breaking Neo DLC, several months ago. It's been almost half a year since this initially got announced. I'm not even joking. Like, dead-ass serious. January of 2026, almost 6 months ago, we got the announcement of this DLC. We got a follow-up, back in April, late April at Battle Hour. Great, exciting. It looks really good. I'm stoked for it. So where is it? So yeah, it is officially summer. It's been summer for at least a week now, right? And there has been nothing, no indication, no updates, the last update for the actual game in terms of a major update was back in April with, the new survival mode. So, like, what is happening? I don't know. Shoutouts to Kaizen on YouTube. I wouldn't take this too seriously, right? They said Bandai Namco updated their Sparking Zero playlist today. Are we finally getting a Sparking Zero Neo release trailer? It is summer, so even the crying emoji just shows how, like, uncertain people are at this point. Like, nobody knows, y'all. Nobody knows what's happening. And here's the thing about the Bandai Namco playlist getting updated. The issue is if somebody changes, because, like, you can do, like, an upvote or, like, a downvote on, like, a video in a playlist. If somebody does something with that, that can also, like, affect the update status. From what I've been told, from what I've seen, okay? I would not take this too seriously. However, again, it is very true that it is summer, so this DLC could be dropping any day now. By the time that this video is going up, which this video should be going live on a Friday, we could be getting the new trailer, right? At least when it comes to the launch trailer for this. Because they've done that in the past where they give us a trailer, sometimes on a Friday, or sometimes they'll do it on like a Monday. It's weird, right? I don't know when this is actually coming out. July is okay. It's fine if they want to drop it this month. I would expect it to drop this month. But if they go beyond July, if we're getting a DLC drop in August for this, I'm going to be completely honest, y'all. They could have broke this DLC up into packs and just made this a whole new season pass. I genuinely, honestly think that would have been better because at least we would have had it released, some of the content, right? Within, like, increments, right? Like, gradual releases. Instead of, I'm going to drop everything at once, but you don't know when it's coming. You know what I mean? Like, again, it would have been okay if this dropped around, like, May or June, for example, right? We're already 2 months past that. So, at this point, they could have handled this so much better, right? You can agree or disagree with me. That's fine. Like, let me know down in the comments. Do you think that they should have just made this a whole season pass? Again, this 30+ characters and a bunch of stuff that's coming in this DLC, and you're gonna pay the same amount likely for this as you were going to for a season pass too, right? So they could have just released content throughout the entire year. You know what I'm saying? They could have done what they did with the season pass last year, right? We could have had a early winter 2026 release for about 10 characters. Another 10 characters could have been in the late spring / early, I guess, summer. And then the final update could have been around late summer to, early fall, right? That would have been fine. I would have been okay with that. You know what I mean? Because if this gets to the point where we're waiting until August, then that's already basically the end of not completely the end of the year. Obviously, there's still months left, but that's over halfway beyond halfway of the year that we had to wait for this DLC after it got announced at the beginning of this year. You guys get what I'm saying? So, shout out to the homie Nechikage. He did say that tomorrow, and when he's saying tomorrow, I'm recording this the day before that this video is getting posted, but he says that Anime Expo should be ongoing right now, okay? They said maybe we'll get a release date for the expansion DLC for Sparking Zero Neo. Long-ass title for no reason. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm assuming Bandai Namco is at the Anime Expo this year. They usually are, right? They're probably going to be talking about something else, right? There could be something else that they're going to be discussing over there, right? It's not completely out of the question, okay, for Anime Expo, but I just feel like they're for both Xenoverse 2 and Sparking Zero, they're just going to drop the trailer on their accounts randomly, and the DLC will be releasing either that same day or the day after, and that's all they're going to do, right? I think that they're putting more into the promotion for Xenoverse 3 right now as their main game, other than like Captain Tsubasa and Echoes of Aincrad. Again, if I am fucking that name up, I do apologize. Those are the two games that are getting pushed the most. Oh, you know, Blood of the Dawnwalker too. But those games have been getting like daily promotion. Like if you follow them, like believe me, if you're subscribed to them, you're constantly looking at the notifications to see if a Xenoverse, a Sparking, you know, any Dragon Ball game is dropping information in terms of a new video. And every notification I've seen has all been Captain Tsubasa or Echoes of Aincrad. So it just seems like that they don't really care to promote the rest of Xenoverse 2 and Sparking Zero right now. I could be wrong about that. We'll see what happens, right? But yeah, I'm sorry, there's nothing to really follow up on. We can just go based off of just speculation on the date. Y'all let me know when you think this DLC is dropping. Again, I'm fine with waiting. It's just, once again, like I've said many times, it's the communication aspect that is atrocious. That's really bad. Okay, they could have handled this DLC much better, and you know that's just a fact.
Break through the limit!